Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Synthesis tutorial in normal mode. I get confused. Alright, so I played for 3 hours. I got a few things done. I got something I gotta turn off. I thought I might. There it is, survey device. I got some salvage data out of the container and went and got some supplies. Messed around basically, spent a lot of nanites. I've got a mining beam upgrade, a third scanner. I've made a bunch of money, spent a ton of money. Found some more scatter blasters. I also got some rare metal, but I think I put it away in a container. No, I've got it with me. Alright, so let's finish this gun. Well, it's not finished. It's got to be, got to have another upgrade, and we need more slots, so we'll try to tackle that next time. But I rolled into a freighter battle, and we're in a wealthy Gex system. There's no guarantee that I'm going to take this freighter, but it is the first Star Destroyer. This guy's right here. They followed me to the space station. And they're going to be sorry that they did so, because I've got a very powerful gun in the positron. This guy trying to land or what? There he goes. Hauler versus fighter. He's got good shields, but not that good. So what if I had flown into this system and I didn't like the freighter? First of all, I'm going to answer the captain because I need a marker. I would have reloaded where I was at. There it is. And flown to a different system and keep reloading at that place that you left before you went into the freighter battle until you get a freighter that you think that you might like. Now the other problem is freighter class. This one's okay. It's baby blue with a yellow stripe. It's nice looking. We'll see what the class is. When you do the battle, it's just like the very first battle. You don't have to go up there and talk to the captain. You just scan the side of the ship. I'm going to take this because it's an A class and it's got 9 tech slots. So let's go upstairs. I can keep fighting this battle until I get an S class. And the way that you do that is you just keep reloading and reloading until you get the S class. So what I do is I fly into the system. If I like the freighter, I land in the space station and save. If I don't like the freighter, then I reload right away while I'm still in space and fly somewhere else. But when you're approaching that point at which you're going to have a freighter battle, you've been playing for 3 hours, you've warped a couple of times, start saving in every space station, because that's pretty good. The slots are all together. I like that. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Here we go. So I'm going to take it. It's pretty nice, actually. It's a nice style. It's full size. It's an A class. We're not going to use it for warping because it'll take forever and a day. Oh, that's how you get the base salvage capsule. By accepting your first freighter. I was just wondering that about a half an hour ago. How do you get that thing? All right, there's a couple of things that we need to do. First, follow the instructions when you get a freighter. It says, inspect your fleet management terminal. If you don't follow these instructions, you don't get the fuel. So you need to be careful. We got a science vessel. He'll never go out alone, and I'll explain that later. The next thing you do is speak with the freighter's navigator. He wants us to build a fleet command room. Now, I happen to know that I just now put all of the gold that I had in the container. So we're going to have to come back here, someplace convenient, and flip over to container and put container 0 in if I've got it. I need magnetized ferrite. So we'll drop our refiner, which we carry all the time. And let's see, I think the pure ferrite is also in the container. So we'll make enough pure ferrite to make a magnetized ferrite. The other thing that I have in that container is copper. So I can't make the Atlas pass without it. I need the copper for that. I just put everything in the container. So that's plenty. Let's put that in a high capacity. Put that over there. And we'll just wait for that to be done. If you don't follow these instructions, I'm going to go over to the log, freighter command. If you don't follow these instructions, you will not get the recipe to make fuel for your frigates. And it can be so frustrating to have to go back through the whole pattern again. You know, go to the command console, go to the navigator, build the room, engage the room, the command room. It can be really frustrating to go through that over and over again until you get it. So let's see here. Now I need tritium. So let's go get some tritium. I doubt that I have the stuff to build a GTT or that it would be for sale. No, I need microprocessors. Okay, let's go get some tritium. I've been, fairly lucky with freighters. I've flown into S-class freighters twice. I usually get an A-class freighter. Very rarely do I ever take a lower class freighter than that. Sometimes just to demonstrate how to build the freighter command room. This looks like tritium right here. Gotta move something. Well, all I need is the tritium. Alright, how much is that? Plenty. We only needed a little bit. Alright, here we go. Don't ever put yourself out trying to find tritium or gold or silver. It's right there. It's in the asteroids all the time. Alrighty. Let's go build that command room. Doesn't matter if you do it right away or if you wait, 10 years. As long as you build it in the right order, you won't have any problems. Alright. I am going to be moving the freighter command room, and I'm going to be moving this container, but right now I just need the container. And since the container's inside the freighter, I don't have to power it. So what we need is a little bit of gold. Let's go do this right here. Freighter command room. Here we go, blammo. Now you can see it wants me to talk to the fleet command station right there. Master profile indicates one support frigate available. Profile indicates no frigate fuel blueprints available. Download? Yes. I can see it showed only the one blueprint came up on the screen. But if you look in the right corner, it's showing me the blueprints for everything else. And not only that, it actually gave me fuel, which we're going to leave on the freighter. And there's a couple of other things we're going to leave on the freighter. Gold, silver, which is in here. It goes right there. And we can go right into, stay there. No, don't do that. Sometimes I have that problem. Okay, you're going to be silly about it. There we go. We'll just leave that stuff on the freighter. When I come in later on to work on this freighter, I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to hit delete and center right inside that box and get rid of that thing. And get rid of that thing. And all of that. And that is going to put the supplies in my suit to build the freighter. But I'm going to start right here at the door, and I'm going to delete all of these hallways. And I'm going to open this all up so that I can just walk around in here without having to go up and down hallways. And you can see there's the big freighter room right there. And that gets us through. No hallways now. So I'll be doing that later. And much later than that, once I get the blueprints for farming, I'll be building a farm on the freighter. Just a small farm. Nothing to, like, supply myself with money. Just something to keep plants on. So that I never have to go anywhere to get plants if I want to start a farm. I could just go to my freighter. Now I'm going to save. I'm going to get in my ship. We still need to go talk to the navigator. But we have the blueprints. You don't have to go very far. I'm just going right here. And I'm going to call my freighter. And the reason that I'm doing that is because we actually own more than one ship. And in order to get that ship onto the freighter, I either have to reload my game or move my freighter. Because the freighter didn't come with my ship, it's not just going to magically appear. So if you remember, right after we started warping, right before we went to our first freighter battle, we bought this little S-19 fighter, and here it is. And now that it's here, we can start building it. But before we can build this fighter, we need to scrap some ships because we need these slots. It's just too much. We need these slots especially. It's just too much work to try and fit all that technology in. But there is Ibitson's Lost Work, WH5. She's an S with 19 main slots and 4 tech slots. We're starting out with a core of 250, 188 shield strength, 416 maneuverability. And when we start building that up, I'm about to get hit by a ship. When we start building that up, those numbers are going to improve. We are in a wealthy system. That's B-17, okay. But we'll cover ship scrapping next time. Right now we need to talk to the navigator. We have a few million units saved up from scanning and from gathering storm crystals. Here's the missions. Whatever kind of ship comes with your freighter, you're going to get a 59-minute mission for that frigate. So we got a 59-minute voyage of discovery. We're not going to send out an explorer all by itself. It will get damaged every time. So we're going to go see if we can find some buddies. At least one or two. Frigates can cost tens of millions of units. They can cost a few 100,000 units. Your best bet is to start with a C-class frigate. Oh, what's this planet? I haven't even scanned the system yet. We have, oh, nice. It's a lush with green grass. All right. There is a fleet right up there. Let's go over there. Let's see what they've got here. All right. This kind of a ship right here is called a support frigate. And the only thing that they add to your fleet is fuel efficiency. So we're not going to look at a support frigate first. We need a buddy for our explorer that's going to keep it safe. So we don't want another explorer. How about this over here? Let's see if this trade vessel is for sale. No, he doesn't want to sell a trade vessel to me. Is there any other kind of ships around? Alright, all they're selling is the support frigates, and that's not what I want. Alright. We can warp back, or we can teleport back to the last system. And this is the last system right here. Let's see what the Corvax will sell me. I'm steadily warping away from the core because I'm too close to it. If you spawn this close to the core, we were only 690,000 light years, you need to get yourself away from the core and put down a base. And the reason for that is because later on, you may want to use black holes to travel to a civilization. And I certainly do. And in order for that black hole travel to work, you need to be further from the center than your destination is. Alright, let's see what kind of frigates we're selling here. Now, the longer you're in space, that's a support, we don't want that. The longer you're in space, the more likely you're going to pick up hostiles. But we're good because we have a great gun. So we're not worried about it. Yeah, they're behind me. Try not to shoot the good guys. Go. Our gun's not fully operational yet, you can tell. There we go. Alright, we got them. Let's see here. Where's that fleet at that just came in? Let's go to this one. Alright. We have... Here's a combat ship. The Corvax are happy with me destroying those hostiles. Alright, let's take a look at this combat ship. It is C-class, which we want. It's a minimum of 20 points in its class, which is combat. It has 0 expeditions. It's actually a fairly decent ship. It doesn't have any negatives. Not that I can see the ship. There's an asteroid in the way. But it's actually a perfectly fine ship to start with. I'd rather start with these numbers available, but it's okay. We're going to take it. We've got 18 million units. We're going to take it. You can do a lot better than that. I have seen C-class ships with as high as 25 and still not having very many expeditions, but you want the least number of expeditions possible. And let's see here. I learned all this from Dark Lord, so Dark Lord Selric. And if you don't know who that is, join the Discord that's listed in my About section there. Let's see, we're not selling industrial ships. Oh, bummer. We're gonna crash into this guy. Let's back away. Alright, well, I don't want a bunch of combat ships. I got one. Let's see what else we got here. All those green things are ships that are for sale. And I don't want a support ship yet. And it looks like I can't get a trade vessel yet. Nope. Alright, let's try again. You go to wealthy systems for this so that you get more freighter groups spawning in. But you can buy frigates anywhere and you'll get the same sort of selections. So there's a wealthy Viking system that I missed on my way out to Chico. I know there's a lot of information in this. I really suggest you come into the Discord and or ask questions below in the comments. Getting that freighter that you really want and getting the right kind of frigates can really make your gameplay a lot more fun. There's a lot of money and value in doing frigate missions. Let's take a look at this trade vessel. This is a C-class trade vessel. It doesn't have any negatives. It has 0 expeditions and a minimum of 20 points. Like I said, you can do better than this minimum, but it's almost more important that the expeditions are at 0. So let's take that, and we can now call our home to us. As soon as we get clear of all these freighter groups, we're going to use our quick menu again. Try to get clear of the asteroids a little bit and call our freighter in. There we go. And if you wait, you'll see all those frigates come in. There they are. So we have a trade frigate, an explorer, and a combat frigate. Now let's go talk to the navigator. We don't have very much fuel, but it might be enough to send out that explorer. Alright. The mission in your log to build the freighter command room and interact with your frigate, the frigate command room, that is, that doesn't complete until the frigate comes back. So sending it off is going to give you one completion, and calling it in and finishing it will give you another one. So now we have... Oh, I moved it, so the the mission is gone because I moved it. That's all right. Let's see. Here's a really short combat mission. Yeah, but it's 2 stars. All right. We don't want to damage the ships. It takes too much effort to fix them. So we will do that. Send out that fleet tomorrow. It's always better to wait than to have to go through fixing everything. Let's go to the space station. Brand new star system. I've been asked to do a video about the bases. That'll be coming up. It won't be on this save because he's not advanced enough to really demonstrate what kinds of bases you should have. I have better saves available to do that. I also have a sore throat. I was on Sword's live stream for New Year's Eve last night for 3 hours. And my voice is killing me, so sorry. Alrighty. I didn't jump. I tried to use the ramp, so I missed the ramp. Let's grab our suit slot. See what this guy has. Toxic protection, thermal cold. Okay. I actually have the stuff for the thermal cold, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. He's got shields. And let's see, the rifle is an A class. And he's got scanners, bolt casters, and pulse spitters. All right. So let's see here. We need to get rid of some of this stuff. But I don't have a matter beam. And without a matter beam, you can't send things to your freighter. You can see it's out of range. Doesn't that fit? Sure it does. So does that. Okay, so let's see if I can just get some of this stuff out of the way. A little bit. That's mostly out of the way. Alright, so I have bought a movement module and found one and moved the jetpack down here. That was up there in that corner. I moved it down here so that there was access to it. I have 3 shields. I found an A-class shield, so I went ahead and installed it temporarily. It is in the way because we need a thermal cold shield, and so that's in the way. So I'll be getting rid of it. We need to get these slots, but they're expensive. Let's see what we got going on back here. Got some nanites. Now, in order to make more fuel for the frigates, we need dihydrogen and tritium. That's how it's made. If you look in here, we can just look right at it. For 200 tons of fuel, we need 200 dihydrogen and 200 tritium. The best way to do that is to buy dihydrogen jelly and cook it into dihydrogen and buy tritium. Now, you can farm that stuff. It'll take a while, but it's free if you do. It's completely up to you. I usually buy it just because it's faster. This system doesn't have any, but he does have ionized cobalt. And we're going to need that for another, for the portal video, which is upcoming very, very soon, if not tomorrow. Alrighty. Got that. Let's check missions. And sentinels. And creatures. Alright. Here we go. Those are the easy ones. Let's go down here. What do we got? We have a long runway. Okay. In a way, I'm kind of glad that I've had to struggle a little bit to show you these things, because you're going to struggle a little bit. I got that engine noise again. And it's better if you see me get out from underneath a struggle than just having a perfect easy time of it all the time. But there you go. That's how you get your freighter. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comments below or join the Discord, which is linked below in the show more section. And you can ask me or anyone there. You can get a hold of Dark Lord Zelaric directly through the Discord to talk to him about frigates, or Sword to talk to him about freighter shopping. and rolling out different kinds of modules. Lava Lamp 64 is available there. Oh, he's also available in the comments section to ask about multi-tools. All right, you guys, we're going to keep doing this. We have more stuff to cover. I want to thank you all for coming along. Yay, we got a freighter. Have a great day.